Wars on top of wars, continuous rhythm of disaster and violence, mountains of needs choking our will to live, constant divisions, facades of unity, a time of loneliness and drought, headlines that disagree with the promise of peace and joy on earth that Christmas brings. It just doesn't feel like Christmas, more like an Xmas. So, what peace, what hope, what joy can we experience in such a dire time? Zechariah offers an answer, and he said, because the morning light from heaven is broken upon us to give light to those who sit in darkness and in the shadows of death, guiding us to peace. Peace, and igniting peace from God. It is the peace that when the clouds of worries arise or surround us, there is stillness, calmness in you. The engagement in spiritual activities like reading the Bible and praying that rises barricades on the devastating implantations of the world's fangs. There's the promise of continuous love. Unexpected in nature, God's love peers through the strata of society, engulfing the weak and vulnerable, including the poor and mighty, the humble and lowly, the moralist and the atheist. It's the love that gives us a thrill of hope. Not living blinded to pain and hardships, but through the hope in God that He is greater than any darkness or trial that we may endure. The hope that flowed through Mary, Joseph, and the shepherds, seeing a baby in a manger, the most deplorable of places to give birth. The hope against all hopes that through that baby they would be saved. Hope in Christ is an active propelling venture that pushes us forward and strengthens us in life. Of which we are promised radical rejoicing in spite of heartache. Joy comes in fully submitting to God's purposes and plans, ignited by our willingness to obey. Fully aware that inclusion in God's plans, though a blessing, are not void of hardships, but holding on to the joy enables us to endure pains and difficulties of this world. Joy made available when God with us, the Emmanuel, abides in us, blotting the darkness with His thunderous light. Joy comes from seeing the light break through the darkness, from catching a glimpse of His shalom, transforming the sorrows of this world and giving us everlasting peace. And so on Christmas, whether it's December or March or June, the word became life. So let that word continuously live in you as we await his return. Let us continuously live out the chorus of that blessed day, the chorus of joy to the world. Merry Christmas.